What I'm about to say is alleged. It's entertainment only. It's my opinion. It's for hee hee ha ha. We laugh and we cry over here. Everyone, I got a chance to catch up with Marcus yesterday, Melody Shari, brother. He had something to say to Destiny, Martell, and Peggy. If no one told you that they love you, auntie love you, subscribe. Push that like button. Ring that bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
It's the trip. And in this other group, there was this lady. Her name, what's the woman's name? Somebody said crazy. I can't even think of the woman's name because it's not really important. But she was a diehard fan for Melody. I mean, she was like, if somebody talk about Melody, she would chew their heads off. I mean, she was a ride, what is it called? A ride or die. She was on it like bam, bam. And so she decided she was going to this concert. And it was said to, the last blog that I heard recently was saying that they thought that I was the promoter of the concert. No, I wasn't the promoter. I was just actually going to go and be supportive to go to the concert. But like I said, we couldn't go because something happened. So we missed the trip. So Melody and them, they all went down to the concert, or I guess it was a concert, to whatever it was. And when they got there, something happened where Melody didn't know what had happened. She didn't know the changes that happened or whatever. She was not responsible for it. It's like if you invite somebody to a party. Let's say you invited to a party and you really don't know the host. Or let's say you do know the host, but you invited to a party and you say, Karima, would you like to go to this party with me that I was invited to? And Karima goes to the party. But when y'all get to the party sucks. So is it the person who invited you to the party's fault or the person who actually gave the party? So to me, it's the person who had the party. I can't be mad at somebody for inviting me to a party, as their guest, and we get she was online because she was going to the concert. And she went from St. Louis to somewhere trying to get to the concert. And so she had got online and started asking, like, where's the concert? I'm here. I've been here all this time. No, I know her name, start with a P. So when when I realized it was this lady, I was like, she's a ride or die fan for Melody. I was like, what can I do to kind of, ease her financial burden? It wasn't a whole lot, but I was like, maybe it'll cover some of the gas. So when I finally got in touch with her through social media, I told her what happened. The concert had been changed or something. And I felt so bad for her because she did make a drive. And I offered to send her $100. I didn't have to do it, but I did. So I sent her $100. She was appreciative. And I did it, like I said, because for one, she was a ride or die fan. And then on the other hand was that I kind of felt that so vocal, riding for Melody at any time she could turn. And so I was kind of like trying to make it easier so that for her, because I had a feeling that she might turn. And I knew that she was harsh the way she drugged people in the other group about talking about Melody. And so, I was like, well, maybe I need to try to just give her a little something to kind of ease her financial burden. So I had not heard from the lady or heard about the lady because I don't go into, I got kicked out of one of those groups. Thank God I did. And then I was in another one, but I don't even go in them because I don't like to read. Yeah, that's who it is. I see you, Gina, 1602. So, yeah, so like I said, I try not to go in those groups. So what I did was gave it $100, trying to help, financially. I know it wasn't a lot, but it was something, just trying to show that were trying to make smooth over the stuff that had happened. So yes, we do cover for Melody, but the way we cover for her is actually through prayer. So we don't go trying to cover like to make her seem like she's some perfect person, because she's not. I'm not. Nobody's perfect. So that's not how we cover for her. We cover through prayer. And, that's the best way to cover a person. But this same person, instead of all of a sudden, she started dragging Melody. I mean, she dragged her for anything. I don't care what it is. She just dragged. So it's just like, how do you turn from love for somebody so hard and so deep, and then all of a sudden, it's just pure hatred? I have a few exes in my life, a lot actually, and just about all of my exes, we're still friends. I throw a party, they're here. We have a good time together. We're real cool. We have no problems, except one. I had problems with one, but he died about 6-8 months after we broke up. That was between him and God, so I had nothing to do with that. But other than that, all my exes, we get along. So what I'm saying is, when you're a ride or die for somebody, I don't understand how you just turn completely against that person. And so this same person runs Destiny's fan page. So let me tell you all about Destiny. I met Destiny one time in Atlanta. Mel had a party, one of those song release parties, and I like Destiny. Destiny was fun because I like to have fun. So yeah. So anyway, Destiny, I like her. Just like more so, like I said, I don't really know those people in Huntsville, but some of them I just kind of like for some reason. But I really like Destiny because she was cool. So I haven't seen her since then, really, or interacted with her since then. So I don't have nothing against her and Melody situation, whatever it is, that's them. I was hoping that they could end up being friends, cool again. Because like I said, she was fun to me. I mean, from what I know, just like a couple other people I know down there, like Nell. I love me some Nell. I told Chris, I was like, man, I love your wife. She is so funny and fun to me. Anyway, so my point is, this woman now runs Destiny's fan page. You guys have heard of Judas Iscariot, I'm sure. Judas loved Christ. And what did Judas do? For some silver or something, he had helped get Jesus crucified. So that just shows you that some people, character is just like Judas. 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you. And so my advice to Destiny, just remember that if this person will do that to this person, they'll do it to you as well. So you just have to be careful and watch people's character, because typically the character is the same. And the Bible says that a double-minded man or woman is unstable in some of their ways. Is that what it says? It says in all of their ways. So, if you love a person so much 1 minute and in the next minute you don't like, you're double-minded and you're unstable. And I guarantee you, if you go back and check the history of that very person who's running that fan page and who was a ride or die fan for Melody, and who all of a sudden now turned on her, I guarantee you there's a lot of instability in their life. If you check the history, I guarantee you it's some instability in that person's life. So even with that person, Miss P, I mean, I pray that, Lord, change your heart and humble you and covering, trying to cover up for them because they did some wrong stuff. But that's not the covering that I'm talking about. So, it's actually covering through prayer, because you have to pray for Melody for people like her. And guys, make sure you guys always remember, check the person's character, who all in your corner and who all down for you, because you know at any moment they can what? Turn on you. And just like this whole little story for LAMH, 1 minute you all in the person's corner, then the next minute you hate them and you doing everything that you can to destroy them. So that's even crazy to me. I just don't understand that. I mean, I ain't even have kids by some of the people. Of course, I don't have no kids by people I were with in the past, but I still couldn't see myself doing and saying some of the stuff about them like the person has said about her who have kids by her. I'm lost on that. How do you say and do some of the things to your children's mom? So, I mean, but some people just, their character is just messed up. So, you know, even for me, it's hard for me to even go hard on some people because I'm really not. You could try to kill a person's character who you laid up in the bed with for so many years and then have offspring. That's odd. But anyway, cover your friends, cover your family members, cover your loved ones, cover them through prayer, because you know it's a lot of people, and the enemy doesn't like to see success from people who are doing positive things a lot of times. So you just have to, you know. So you guys have a wonderful day, and keep them at number one. And always remember, like I told Melody, I'm really proud of her for, you know, being creator of a show that has been number one on a major network. That's a lot to say for her, and I hope she enjoys and she really sees what's happening during this moment, because I told her what I said actually on the live, I think it was. A lot of times you can get so involved in business, doing stuff that you miss the moment of what's actually taking place right now. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm out because I got to go see my mom right quick, and then I'm going to get some food. Love you all so much. Have a good one, and I'm out.